South African golf is known to produce some of the world's best talent, although it's usually been the men who dominate. On the women's side, Leanne Pace and Ashley Buhai are the two who've flown the country's flag the highest on the LPGA Tour. 18-year-old Kaiyuree Moodley is hoping to one day have her name mentioned alongside the likes of Pace and Buhai. Here's Morena Mutupi.
When deciding what sport to get involved in, most South African kids usually settle on the popular codes like football, rugby and cricket. Those choices are to be expected considering the exposure they get. But for young Kaiyuree Moodley, it was golf that tickled her fancy.
When I was a kid, I really enjoyed sports. That's the only thing I did. I missed the whole Barbie phase. So, you know, I started golf when I was around 4.5, 5. And at that time, my family, we were living in Durban. So my mom came home with a plastic set of golf clubs from Pick n Pay. And I was just hitting the plastic ball from one end of the house to the other. And as soon as we relocated to Johannesburg, I went to one of the practice facilities called the World of Golf in Woodmead. And one of the coaches there had said that I had a natural talent, so I just went for it. And I've loved it ever since.
She's hoping to play her part in changing the stereotype about South African golf and looking at her achievements, which include winning the SA Rose Bowl, being invited to the Major Champions Invitational by Sir Nick Faldo in January, representing her country at the Youth Olympics and being awarded a golfing scholarship in the United States. She's well on her way to improving the narrative.
The most absurd thing I've ever heard was that people think that that South Africa is a barren wasteland, and that we have pet lions and we have a giraffe in our backyard. So I think people that don't know South Africa, they think that women's golf is very weak. And I think for overseas, we've proved that whenever we go overseas that we can play well and that we can show the world what we have. Ashley Buhai, Leanne Pace, they are a few of the ladies that have gone overseas and that have proven to the world that South Africa can play golf.
Moodley's coach believes the world is at her feet. She just needs to make sure she keeps doing what she's done to get where she is today.
Continued devotion and hard work. I know that going to the States is really, really tough. They work the team really hard, and you've got to have that balance still of academic versus the top-class sportsmanship and being a great golfer as well. So that's going to be, again, tough just to maintain the balance. But she's done it since forever. She knows no other life, and she's incredibly driven. So if she continues in the way in which she is now, there's no reason why she can't stand on top of the world and conquer it all in the golfing world.
The Crawford College alumna, who had to take a step back from the game last year to focus on matric, has her sights set on clinching the SA Amateur Stroke Play and Match Play Championship double, which she's involved in this week. Morena Mutupi, Johannesburg.